Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
What in the name of...
Yo. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Holy shit!
Everybody.
I am the Lord of Deadside.
You know they just added this to the game too, right?
Oh,
this was cut out of the
great.
original. It's crazy how Night Dive Studios added content that was actually cut out of the original game. Oh yeah, gamer. Oh yeah. Can't take the fanboy out of these dudes. Just can't. They just love the fanboy. Oh crap. Still doesn't take away the fact that Blue Point don't exist.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Well, you ain't lying about that. These ponies, man, they just desperate, bro. That just shows you that they don't have nothing to play. You know, they was out here crying over Blue Point Studios and all this crap, and now he out here fanboying. Like, seriously, bro. Hopefully they'll keep that same energy when Herman Hurf does the same thing. They'll be like, oh no, he actually retired, bro. Like, these dudes is ridiculous, bro. Last time I checked, I don't care about CEO, I care about games. Last time I remember. I don't know how people, now they out here achievement checking on CEOs. Yo, I wonder what Sugio Miyamoto's gaming history is looking like. You know what I'm saying? Now these dudes want to say these stupid things. We all know these people don't really play games like that. Controller sucks, man. I hate PlayStation 5 controllers, bro. It's all because this one is just trash. Like, I really do need to buy a new one, but I don't really care for this system. Ugh, I just hate playing on PS5, bro. That's why I just stopped buying a lot of games on here. I just hate this controller, bro. Yeah, to me, you know what's funny? I actually liked the PS4 controller more than the PS5. PS5 controller sucks, man. It is not durable, bro. You drop this 2 times and this crap is broken. It's just a trash controller, bro. I don't care about all this touchscreen crap that they added. Just give me a functional controller. Because when it comes down to actually me playing my game, playing on PC much better. But the PlayStation controller is better on PC? Are you serious? PlayStation controller is better on PC? I don't know how that would make any sense. Cause I played this on the Switch and I had no problem. Well, I didn't have stick drift either. No, the game's been on. Nah, I know, but it should still be very playable on a console, though. Yeah, I'm not reviewing that.
Holy shit!
I'm not complaining about the performance and all. I'm just complaining about this lousy controller. I still haven't bought a new one. Still using the same crap. It just sucks because this game does have some platformer sections. I would hate to play classic Tomb Raider on this. You. Yeah, because I've already beaten this game already. I've beaten this game like I think twice on Xbox and then twice on Switch, and then I beat it back then. Oh crap.
Shit.
Yeah, you see how the movement just spazzes out? Like you see that, right? Like if I'm holding an analog, it's just weird. It just spazzes out. Like oh my goodness. It just spazzes out. This one breaks easier. It does though. But I might get the games. Oh, you talking about for the Xbox? Yeah, I seen that controller actually. Yeah. I think PlayStation controllers just suck, man. I don't know. I don't think I actually like. Oh, whoa, whoa, you see that? Whoa, that's what I'm saying. It just does all this slip and slide. But I mean, when my controller was functional, it didn't do that. But yeah, that's why I stopped playing Rust on this platform. Is my favorite. Yeah. Well, I mean, with platformer sections, like, you kind of do need a solid, you know what I mean? You need a robust controller. You can't just have it slipping and sliding when it wants. Yeah. No stick drift. Yeah. Some of my Switch controllers got it, though. Some of them. The only controllers that are functional, from what I've had them, is my Xbox controllers. Those controllers are the most functional for me. I've never had an issue. Like, those take years to break. And I be playing some freaking demanding game, like Gears of War fighting games. You know, games that will literally break your controller. I don't understand, like, these games, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be delicate with this. Steam machine dead. Really? Well, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily dead. I mean, anything that goes to Steam, they're gonna get it. Yo, what's up, troll? What's up?
What?
Y'all think the Steam Deck is dead? What makes y'all say that? Funny because they added that section into this game. That was never in the original. Really? Y'all think? I mean, I don't think. See, I think the problem is people are focusing on the sales too much. To me, what's dead is if they stop support. If they stop putting games on it, that to me is dead. But if you're supporting, because I mean, if you're supporting games on Steam, then you're also supporting it on the Steam Deck. I don't know, man. I just think fanboys have just ruined gaming, honestly. Because when you actually think about it, though, I don't think none of that really matters per se. How much a console sells doesn't necessarily...
Oh, yeah. 100 cattle given in offering to the lower shall greatly increase the strength of a man's spirit.
There we go. What did he? It's been like that for a while. It's been like that for a long time with him. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I feel you. Yeah, I know some of these Steam fanboys, man, they out of line too. I mean, they go as far as I like I said, it's just fanboys. I just don't like the fanboys. I don't care what they play on. I don't care if it's PC. I had a guy tell me, "Oh, you should just go to PC." I'm like, and what's really gonna change? I don't really care for the games on console. The same games they put on console, they're on PC. So what's actually gonna change? Nothing. Exactly. So even if I go to PC, okay, I play the same lousy games but better. Okay. No, I think he earned it. It's been like that for a while though. Yeah, he ain't really playing those Xbox games. I guarantee those games that he would play for a review, he didn't play them. Because his gamer score's been at 65,000 for a while. Even when he said, "Oh, I'm playing Avowed. I beat it. I'm doing a review for Doom." His gamer score never went up, so that's how I know he was lying. Yep, they can't accept it. They can't. It's too much for them. It's just too much. This is a great quality game, though. I love Shadowman. It's a great game. I don't even know what they mean by that. I think she runs the AI departments or something like that. But I heard it's an actual person. But I guess they don't like her because she's AI or something. I don't know. Really? Well, Microsoft's dropping the most games, so if you're disappointed with Microsoft, you gotta be disappointed with Nintendo and PlayStation. Because PlayStation and Nintendo hasn't done anything either. They both suck. The only thing I give Xbox a pass on is that they do have some titles. I'll give them that. Even though I think they should be pumping out more games. But I feel like they all suck. For me personally. Yeah, Xbox has just made it. Yeah, I didn't really like Indiana Jones either, I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't. I know a lot of people did, though. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I didn't. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, PlayStation is garbage. If you think Xbox is bad, bro, you're gonna think PS5 is even worse. I have 3 PS5s, bro, and I'm not even happy. I'm not happy at all with this console. I'm not happy with any of these platforms, to be honest. Yeah. Legacy of Kain, that's another classic, bro. Yeah, it just sucks, though, because I'm playing with stick drift, so it's kind of a little annoying, but I'm still making the best of it. It's just sometimes my joystick just, like, spazzes out. I can't get these easy jumps. I know what you guys will say, just buy a new PS5 controller, but I don't really like the system, so I just kind of stick with what I have. Now, if I love my PS5, oh yeah, you better believe I would have a new controller for this crap. You know, people gotta realize, man, this was a huge open world game back in its time, man, especially on the N64. This was crazy. Oh no, bro, nah, I don't want no PS5 controller, bro. Definitely not. I don't want it. It's pretty good though, Troll. It's a really good game. I'm gonna be honest with you, Troll. If you see it, I think it's like $5 right now, actually. Yeah, it's a really good game for $5. It's very crazy. They added these leeches too. These leeches weren't in the original game. They weren't even in the remastered, so they've added it. It's a really good game, though. It's a good game. I beat it on the N64, the Dreamcast, and then when they remastered it, I was so excited. The PlayStation, what is it? The PlayStation 1 version is garbage. It's straight trash. Do not even buy it. I mean, people tell me, man, when I seen Shadowman, that to me showed that the Nintendo 64 was a real next-gen system, man. I know. Yeah, I hope Night Dive Studios becomes independent, because look at what they did with Blue Point. Blue Point Studios was their remaking, essentially their remake company, and look at what they did to them.
Like a great black engine roaring to eternity.
I think they've actually added to this game. I don't remember seeing all this.
With its savage,
or maybe it's just been a while since I played
presence. And within the legions of the truly damned, insanity.
Oh yeah, good old games. I can't wait for that to come to Xbox.
And once in human form,
this was a good game, man. With voice acting, all the. You know what's funny though? People give respect for Resident Evil 2, but they never give respect to this game. This game never gets this respect for the N64, for pushing the N64 to its boundaries. This is one game that did, bro. I don't know how people don't give this game its flowers. Let's not forget, guys, this was an N64 game, bro. N64, bro. I swear, man, I don't know how they don't give this game its flowers, man. This game, honestly, is more impressive than what Zelda was. It really was, though. It's unbelievable, bro. Zelda, you could even swim in the water like this in Zelda. Think about it, bro. You could even do this in Zelda. I'm just saying, man, you could actually swim in the water in this game. I mean, you got to think about that, man. Like, I mean, this game was way ahead of its time, bro. And look, and also too, look at the animations, bro, because even it's in the N64. Ocarina of Time. Look at that. Yo, come on, bro. Bro, I'm telling you right now, man. Listen, I love Zelda Ocarina of Time, but this game is far more impressive than Ocarina of Time was. Oh yeah, Dreamcast was amazing. But like, think about it. You want to see stuff like this on Zelda? Look at this. You know why he's walking like that? Because his feet are so underneath the water that it feels heavy. Look. Come on, bro. They doing this back in 1999? They don't even do this nowadays. Look. See, and if the water's light, look. See, he walks regular. See? Look at the attention to detail. Like, oh, look, he's deep in the water. So, look. He's got to lift his foot up a little higher. Look at that. Come on, man. Come on, man. This game was way more impressive than N64 Zelda. Come on, man. I love Zelda. I'm not bashing that game, but this game does not get its flowers, bro. You gotta remember, when I seen this on the N64, now people say it's the remastered version. I know that, it is. I'm not saying it, but I do have the N64 version too. I have it boxed and completed, boy. Oh yeah, this is Shadowman. Oh yeah. This game was way beyond, I mean, way beyond Tomb Raider, anything, bro. I don't think there was no game like this one. At all, bro. This game does not get its flowers, man. Even to this day, it don't. Yeah, they don't even do that in modern games. Oh yeah, the remaster's really good. With voice acting, they give Resident Evil 2 all the credit. This game had in-game cutscenes. I mean, this game was revolutionary, bro. Think about it. Because back in the days, they used to use the FMV, right? This game had real-time cutscenes, bro. I'm trying to think, what other game had real-time cutscenes back then? This game actually uses the game's engine for the cutscenes. Like this.
I ought to go visit Nettie.
Okay. Oh, they actually made it easier now. Look. Oh, they actually tell you what to do. Look. Oh, before they didn't do that. You see this? Guys, they added this in. You see where it says find the engineer's key, find the dark soul, teddy bear warp point. You see? They didn't do this before. Oh, so they did update it. I guess because to some people the game was confusing. I don't know. I kind of liked the confusing aspect of the game. Well, I guess it's there. I already know because I've already beaten it, but it's kind of, you know. They threw a few hints. They threw more hints into the game. Because to some people, this game was confusing.
I followed the Dark Souls trail.
Look at this. This is real-time cutscenes. Real-time.
They're in this world, Shadowman.
Well, Zelda did. Zelda did do real-time. I remember. Zelda did. But it wasn't as visually impressive, though. Yeah, I remember Zelda did it, too. Zelda did do it. I remember. Yeah, Zelda didn't use actual effect. Well, most N64 games couldn't do it anyway. That's why. N64 was revolutionary. N64 was, though. I know as much people bash it.
Okay.
He said some modern hand-holding.
But where exactly?
That's your job, Shadowman.
But I think this game
You
was
gotta
more
go
impressive
back to the
than
asylum and
Legend
find a
of
way
Zelda:
through.
Ocarina of Time.
The same way
Way
the Dark
more
Souls
impressive.
found their way into the Five. Hunt the mothers down, Shadowman, and kick their sorry asses. But remember, they possess an immortal power, and only by taking
And this
their
game had a better
souls
color
will
palette
you
than
truly
Zelda as
defeat
well.
them.
You know how N64 be using like, see, a lot of N64 games, they used to use the same color palette because they couldn't have like the details of a PlayStation 1 game. So they used to use the color palettes all the same. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Yeah. Yeah, wait till they do Urban Chaos from Idols, man. I'll be so happy with that. I'd be so happy. Actually, hold on. I think this is... No, I don't have to go here. Hold on. I'll go right here.
Come on, Slowpoke.
And the story in this game is incredible. Yeah, they weren't common. I think N64 had to rely on it because they couldn't really do it. I mean, look... This game was impressive on the N64, man. I'm telling you guys. Even if you played on the N64, it looks just as good, bro. Maybe not as good as this, of course, but I played on the N64, bro. It's amazing, bro. I'm so happy I still have the game. It was very nice when I seen the upgrade on Dreamcast, though, too. That enemy, that leech right here, was not in the original game. It was actually some other enemy. Oh yeah, definitely. I still got my CRTs, man. Oh yeah. And this game with like the different landscapes, because you got to understand, Ocarina of Time was big, but a lot of the game was kind of like small for an open world game. This game was massive, bro. This game was massive, man. And as much as people loved Hyrule Field, I mean, Hyrule Field is really nothing in comparison to this game. And all this stuff that you're seeing that I'm telling you is in the N64 game. All of this, except just like the high resolution boost. That's it. Like, I mean, look at this, bro. This is crazy. For 1999, yeah, there's some missing effects. Yeah, there is. But even then, the walking animation is the same. Also, too, look. I'm gonna see if you guys notice this. Let me see. I think also too, doesn't he? I think when he sees a point of interest, his head turns. If I remember. I'm trying to see though. They did a really good job though. It kind of conveys it. Let me see. Nah, okay, it doesn't really do it. It kind of just conveys it while he's moving anyway. But it makes it look like he's actually looking at things while he's actually admiring the things that he's seeing. So, they did a really good job with this game. He's not actually looking at it, though, unfortunately. That's one thing about me. I'm not biased. Yeah, Night Dive Studios, man. They took a great game and made it even better. Yeah. Oh, if you bro, the PlayStation 1 version of this game is garbage. Damn, this looks so good, though. I mean, damn. Damn, man. This remaster is great work, though. But the N64, man, I give credit where it's due, bro. Because that was like the first graphical one until we seen the Dreamcast. And the Dreamcast takes us to the next level. Gotta be careful. I'm still amazed. Yo, what's up, C-Dub? I'm just trying to think, what did Ocarina of Time... Ocarina of Time, as much as I like it, was an ugly game, bro. Oh, really? It's better on that? It's better on the PSP. Shadowman. I think it's on sale right now for $5. You can even crouch. Like, this game was crazy, bro. It does use the Zelda Z targeting, though. I mean, if you want to take credit from this game. But Yeah, no, I agree. The music was good. No, like I said, I'm not trying to downplay Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is still a very impressive game because you have the horse and going out in the open field was very remarkable at that time, especially as a kid. I'm just saying this game is so underappreciated. It's actually criminal. Body Harvest was as well, but Body Harvest was kind of an ugly game in comparison, so I understand why people don't give that credit. The Body Harvest was kind of ugly looking, but that game was impressive too. N64 had some revolutionary games, man. It really did. And PlayStation 1 as well, though. With Spyro. Spyro was very impressive. I mean, you know, back then there was some very revolutionary games. And the stealth genre, I mean, PlayStation kind of birthed the stealth games existed before then. But PlayStation really brought the stealth genre to mainstream. With games like Metal Gear Solid and what was the other one? And Tenchu. When I seen the stealth genre, I was like, yo, that was a unique genre when it came out, man. Remember when stealth was a unique genre? Stealth games?
My God, this truly is a terrible place.
Yo, what's up, Zim? The imagery is like crazy. And this was when the N64 was a man system. That's when people looked at the N64 as an system for itself. They had a lot of kids games, but he says, "How you feel about?" Hold on. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm good. I'll buy it when it's on discount. Yeah, I'm not buying it. When it's on discount for $20, I'll get it. Like I do every other Resident Evil game. I never rush to play Resident Evil no more. Yeah, Mario 64 was another one. All those games was impressive, man. Wave Race with the water. I know. N64 was a revolutionary console. I mean, yeah, it had some limitations where PS1 did better. But all in all, man, N64, man, GoldenEye with the animations and... Oh yeah, what's up, James? Yeah, a lot of these games ain't worth buying, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't care. I tell people, man.
Great.
A lot of these games ain't worth it, in my opinion.
Eddie was right.
Yep, that's fact. That was amazing, man. That was known for multiplayer too. N64 was a really big multiplayer device, especially in my household. That's where a lot of the people played multiplayer, especially, you know, when you had all your friends over, you popped in the N64. The PlayStation 1 was more of a personal system. The Saturn was more of a personal system, even though we played around with buddies. But the 64 was like, when you had parties, you put the 64 on. You got Mario Party, you got Mario Kart. If you're trying to get as many heads playing a game at one time, the N64 is what you played. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got all your friends on, you play N64. But when your friends leave, that's when you use the PlayStation 1 and the Saturn. You know what I mean? PlayStation 1 and Saturn were more personable to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we still are. We still are close. Oh yeah. Very close. Still. My father got me into video gaming at the age of 2 years old. He said when I was 2 years old, I got to, I think stage 3. He told me. He said, you got to stage 3 at 2 years old on Contra. He's like, what the? Yo, that's how you know I was a gamer, man. I got to stage 3. My dad's like, what the hell? This kid got to stage 3 on Contra at 2 years old? That is a pretty impressive thing, though. At 2 years old, he's like, oh, this kid. Yeah, he's like, this kid gotta be a gamer. Yo, how you get to stage 3 on Contra? Oh, man, on the NES? Yeah, my dad told me. Yeah, at 2 years old. I wish I had videos, man. I wish it was like that guy. You know the guy that had the videos where he shows them? about how him and his dad grew up with games. I wish we still had that stuff. Kind of makes me sad that we don't. You know, it really does. Because I think you guys would have loved that. Just seeing me, little young gamester sitting at the TV and, you know. But back then it was all camcorder. You know what I mean? It wasn't like how it is now. You know, back then it was all about the camcorder. So it wasn't as easy as it is to do now. He said, your dad trained you. And then I ended up becoming better than him. My dad, though, my dad was good at the shmups. He was good at the shmups. You know, the shoot 'em up games? Those were my dad, those were his fortes. That and the beat 'em ups. Because my dad liked arcade gaming. That's what my dad liked. He liked arcade. That's what he likes to play. I'm telling you, when the Dreamcast came out, he hated it. He took it out of his room and just gave it to us. He said, hey, you guys can play this. I was like, what the hell? I was like, yo, my dad literally gave me his Dreamcast, bro, because he didn't like it. He did not, my dad did not like Dreamcast, man. He did not like it. He liked the Saturn, though. He loved the Saturn. He loved the Sega Saturn, though. Like, he did not like the freaking Dreamcast. But he was impressed by it, though. He didn't like it, but he was impressed by it, though. I'll say that much. He was impressed by it. He said, yeah, visually, you know, graphically, even gameplay-wise, he just wasn't feeling the games, you know what I mean? He's like, I don't really care for this. You know, even my dad was like, yo, too much story. You know, I think that was the transition period, you know what I mean? When games started incorporating story. Yeah, he ain't the Dreamcast guy. Yo, for real, I don't even think Dreamcast guy's a real Dreamcast fan, man. He's a Timo Adam Korlak. Yeah, he ain't a real Dreamcast fan. He's not. I got all the Dreamcast games too, guys. Like Cannon Spike, I got all the good ones. I would love to see that come back from Capcom. But N64, man, going back in time, that with Turok though, oh man. You know, I don't know, PlayStation 1 had some impressive games, but the N64 games made me go, wow. It really did. You know what I mean? The N64, like when I played their games, I'm like, yo, my mouth went wow. I was such a huge N64 fan. You know? When I was a kid, I actually liked the N64 more than the PlayStation 1. It's only as I got older that I prefer the PlayStation 1. When I got older, I liked the PlayStation 1. Same thing with the Saturn. Like, if you told me as a kid what system was better, I'd probably say the N64. But as I got older, the Sega Saturn is peak, man. Sega Saturn, PlayStation 1. You know what I'm saying? Because then you lose, the problem is when you get older, you lose the appeal of the Mario Party because in Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, I play Pokemon Stadium, but it just doesn't feel the same. You know what I mean? When I was younger, it felt like, oh my goodness. But when I got older, I'm like, yeah, I don't really like that. Harvest Moon 64, though, is a good one. I like Doom 64. That was a good one. That was a great one. Play NES. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the NES. Oh yeah, you know what's funny? I noticed that too with the with a lot of the Super Nintendo and NES games. NES games were harder. Oh yeah, they were most definitely harder. But you know what? I think they've been always trying to do this. I think they've just been making games easier to get to a broader audience. I think this has always been happening, and I think a lot of people didn't realize it. But I will say games definitely had their challenges, even though they were making it easier. Which, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that because more people play it. More people play it, more money. That's how they're looking at it. Because back then, when games went to home console, people wanted to, you know, enjoy these games at home. So they figured, okay, if we make the games easy enough and give people the satisfaction of actually beating the game, we'll get more money. You see what I'm saying? We'll get more money. That's how they looked at it. Wow, look at this detail. Wow. Unbelievable. I won the Nintendo DS at a gap. For real? That's cool. Yeah, I remember we used to go to those places, like, I don't know if they had like an arcade, you know, like let's say similar to a Chuck E. Cheese, and they'll have the games and stuff. and then you can win. I don't think we ever won any, because the place will end up closing down and you can't even spend your ticket, so I felt robbed. Shadowman. That's the remastered version. Right now, I think it's $5 on PlayStation and Xbox. Probably on Switch as well, too.
For complete crazies, these guys are totally organized, which definitely helps me some.
Oh yeah. Amazing game, man. I love this game. Nothing like it, man. Even to this day, bro. And I love the creepy atmosphere that this game had. I wish we get games like this. I don't think we get stuff like this. You know what I mean? It's really honestly a shame. Yeah, there was no guarantee. We was forced, bro. You know how many games that I had, bro? And I'm like, man, I can't stand this damn game. Bro, I would get so frustrated, bro. And your mom was gonna buy you no new game. If you chose a game, bro, I'm telling you, as a kid, you had to be smart as a kid to buy a game. Because if you bought a game and you did not like it, bro, you know how many times I bought a game, I'm like, yo, I don't like this. I had to learn to love it. I had to learn to love the game. And you know what's crazy? I learned how to love it. I'm like, you know what? And I said to myself, when I kept playing it, I'm like, this game sucks. This game's terrible. It's not like this. And I learned how to play it because my mom wasn't gonna give me no other game. She's like, that's the one you chose, that's the one you're gonna play. And I'm like, damn. And now you're stuck with it. So you just learn to love the game. That's probably why I appreciate a lot of bad, well, I wouldn't say they're bad, but a lot of certain games, because I had to learn how to appreciate games even if I didn't like them. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just think nowadays just having the access to say, oh, the game sucks, and just throwing it in the trash is another reason. Back then, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that, guys. Back then, if there was a game that you didn't like, you had to learn to like it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think nowadays with people that just be like, oh, well, I don't like it, and they could just trash it. I think that's bad. Because I just think a lot of people don't give a game a second chance. Especially nowadays. Once they realize, oh, I don't like it, boom, it's done. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you wanted to play it on the Atari. Yeah, certain consoles had it better too back then. Yeah, not all versions of the same game. I mean, that's crazy, guys. Think about that. All back then, not like they could be a game that's on multiple systems and it play differently. We don't get that no more. There'll be certain versions that people be like, damn, I want that version. I think my dad showed me a game called Popeyes, I think for the ColecoVision, and he's like, yo, this one's better on this system. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, this one. I don't like that version of Popeye. I'm like, oh, okay. So there's even different versions. Like, even if it's the same game, there'll be either a better version or a worse version on another platform. Not all of them were the same. Like, sometimes Power Rangers on the Genesis was different than the one on Super Nintendo. And people's like, oh, I like the Sega Genesis one. I don't like the Super Nintendo one. But it was like, damn, but it's like, but think about it, though. But if you had both systems, you got two different type of games, though. If you think about it. Back then, we complained because we could only afford one. But now, you'd be like, oh, snap, I can get this version of this game and then this one. I mean, there's never been a better time to be a retro gamer, man. Retro gaming is amazing because, like, I remember even Batman, what was it? Batman, what is that game? Batman Returns? There's a different version on the Genesis, and then there's a different version on, sorry, hold on. Ooh, hold on. There's a different version on the Genesis, and then there's a different version on the Super Nintendo. So people be like, oh, snap. Oh, damn, control almost messed me up right there. Yeah, it's just cool though back then though. If you think about it, man, like going back and saying, damn man, we missed out. Oh crap. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, that's like a trap right there. You see? Whoa. Cutting grass. Damn, Atari 2600, man. Damn. Atari 26. Sorry, 2600. My dad liked it, what was it? Because I remember back then they had it in television and ColecoVision. I'm trying to know which one I liked. I think I liked it in television more, though. I'm just trying to remember. Because my dad had both. And I just think the television had better games, at least from what I remember. I'm 55 still playing. That's what's up. Yeah, Contra, yo, when that game came out, bro, and then you see the dun 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 dun. Oh man, that was hype, bro. You know what's funny? NES Contra is better than the arcade. You know what's funny? Back then, home versions would be better than arcade versions sometimes. Not every arcade version. Like I like Bloody Wolf. I like the home console of Bloody Wolf. I don't like the what is it? I don't like the arcade. I mean, arcade version is good too. I'm not saying it's complete trash, but I prefer the home console version because it has music. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Back then, not every arcade version wasn't better. I mean, it looked better, of course, but for the gamer, I'll be like, yo, Contra on the NES, man. Yeah, Contra on the NES was that game, bro. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Certain systems just had better versions of games.
Whoops.
I might actually have to go to 3 because I don't think there's much I can do in this area. Yeah, way more fun, man. That stupid jump, yo. That dumb jumping animation, bro, in the arcade, bro, I just can't, bro. I just can't, man. I don't know what they were thinking with that jumping game. I can't.
Across the millennia, they have built a cathedral to pain and worship at its altars of blood.
Damn, that's a tough one, tribe. Woo. Let me really think this through, though. Because I gotta break it down based off the game. So now this is the 16-bit console war, right? Now let's really look at this, right? Let's really look at this. Streets of Rage or Final Fight? I'm choosing Streets of Rage. Sonic and Mario is kind of a 50-50 with me. I kind of like both of them, so I can't really choose one or the other, right? Phantasy Star or Final Fantasy? I'd say that the Super Nintendo had more RPGs. But I did like Crusader of Senta. I do like Beyond. Was it Beyond? I think is it Legend of Oasis. I think no, it's Beyond Oasis. I like that one. Damn man, Link to the Past. Oh, that's tough. But I feel like I liked the third-party games more. Like I liked the Power Rangers on the Genesis more. I did. But then Super Nintendo would also have versions of their games on the other one. So it's kind of hard to say, man. Damn. But you also have Revenge of Shinobi, Shinobi 3, Shadow Dancer. I don't know, G. But I also love the Donkey Kong trilogy. I like the Donkey Kong Country trilogy. That's tough, man. That's tough. See, me, it want to be Mario, but that Mario plus Donkey Kong Country, that's kind of like, that kind of takes over Sonic for me because we're getting 2, right? I'm trying to see, because Sega didn't really have, I mean, you have Ristar, but then you have Gunstar Heroes. That was good. Gunstar Heroes and freaking one of my favorites, Alien Soldier plus Troubleshooter Battle Mania. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one, man. I do like the art. Like Ranger X was good. I love the art. X-Men on Genesis was amazing. Way better than Super Nintendo. I don't know. That's tough. That's really tough, man. I would have to think about that thoroughly because, damn, I don't know. You know, but I kind of like Castlevania Bloodlines over Super Castlevania. I did. I did. That's a tough one. I might have it give it to the Genesis because you have Truxton, you have a lot of good arcade Darius, you have a lot of good freaking good games on the Genesis, man. Arcade games, and I like arcade games. You had Growl, that was a good one. Growl, oh, I forgot about Growl. That's a good one, man. Road Rash, yeah. I feel like the Super Nintendo had games, but I feel like the Genesis had the third party. It had well, I mean, they had better versions too sometimes, but I feel like the Genesis was more consistent. It has the best arcade type of games. Like if you love arcade games, you're going with the Genesis. It also has some good RPGs. It was a very well-rounded console. I think the Super Nintendo was good. It excelled in platformers because it's like, I mean, yeah, you had Kirby, but then I'm just sticking to certain ones. Like, you know what I mean? Like to me, it's Donkey Kong and Mario. That's it. I mean, yeah, Kirby's a good alternative, but I'm like, at that point, I'm like, that's too many. You feel me? But the Genesis felt like it was more well-rounded out. Like, you had good RPGs. You had Shining Force, which is my favorite. You had Shining Force, Phantasy Star. I just feel like the Super Nintendo had great games, but it just seemed like they were great in just fewer genres. Something similar to what the N64 was. The N64 was great, but it had a lot of 3D platformers. The genres wasn't really flushed out, I guess, if that makes sense. While Sega, yes, Super Nintendo might have. And Super Go, yeah, that's a good one too, though. That is a good one. But I kind of liked the Genesis one because it kind of reminded me of the old one. But yeah, that one was good too, though. That one was good. That one was good. The slowdown, though, I didn't like the slowdown on the Super Nintendo. I didn't like it on that one. It was a good game, though. It was. But I think I might have to rock with the Genesis, like Dude says. Slight edge. Very slight edge. Because, you know what I mean? I know people hate Ultra Beast, but I loved it. And also, too, the Genesis. Alright, let's really break it down. Yeah, let's break it. I want to really break this down. We're going to go by genre. Best fighters. Genesis, easily. Eternal Champions. Come on now. Weapon Lord? Come on. Weapon Lord's way better on... Yo, let's really break this down. Fighting games? Genesis. I'm gonna have to call it Genesis. Let me see. Virtua Fighter 2 was a great port at that time. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 2D version of the 3D game. It played really good. You had Eternal Champions. You had games like Weapon Lord, which played way better on the Genesis. I played both. I had both of them. Way better on the Genesis, Weapon Lord. You feel me? I'm gonna have to give it to Genesis for the fighters. Yeah, I remember the Michael Jackson game. Platformers. I'll probably have to give it to Nintendo. Nintendo for platforming, I gotta give it to Nintendo. You got the Kirby, you got the Mario, you got the Donkey Kong. Yes, we have Sonic, but Ristar and all those other ones. But I don't think I think Super Nintendo had the platformers down packed. Nintendo is the king of platformers. So I give that to Nintendo. Sports, Genesis. Genesis automatic. That ain't even no discussion. That ain't even no argument. That's Genesis. That was Genesis back then, and it's Genesis to this day. Tecmo Bowl, sports, Sega Genesis wins it in sports. We already know that, right? What's the other one? Shooters. Let's say first-person shooters, because they were a few. You had Doom, and then you had Zero Tolerance. I'm gonna have to rock with Doom, though. Doom was, I'm trying to think, though. I don't think the Super Nintendo got Wolfenstein. But I also, too, the Genesis did get Duke Nukem, but only in certain countries. I don't know. That was kind of a maybe. I mean, I might give it to. There's not really that many. That's why I'd probably give it to Super Nintendo just because I like Doom more. You know what I mean? Not really. It's only one game, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'd have to give it to that. When arcade games, Genesis, easy. Arcade games, Genesis. Anything arcade centric with shmups, Genesis takes it, easy. Genesis takes that easy. Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi? I'm going Shinobi. I know Ninja Gaiden is amazing, but I'm gonna have to rock with Shinobi. Revenge of Shinobi and Shinobi 3. Yo, I love the Revenge of Shinobi soundtrack. Yo, Revenge of Shinobi, Shadow Dancer, and no, bro, I'm gonna have to give it to Sega for that. I like Ninja Gaiden, but I'm gonna have to give it to Sega for that, man. There's nothing that's better than the soundtrack of those games alone. Plus the gameplay of Shinobi, I'm gonna have to give it to Shinobi. I'm gonna have to give it. Oh yeah, all those games. Any game like that? Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to beat 'em ups though. This was an interesting beat 'em ups. I think Sega wins in beat 'em ups. I think Sega even wins in beat 'em ups. Power Ranger was a better beat 'em up. X-Men was a better beat 'em up on Genesis, even though it was like co-op. That was amazing, bro. Right? And graphically it was amazing. Power Rangers was better. Streets of Rage, no questions asked. Growl, arcade type of beat 'em up games. I'm gonna have to Battletoads. Battletoads was amazing on Genesis. Genesis wins. Genesis wins there too. Yeah, they wins there too. I'm saying, let me see, beat 'em ups. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Genesis, man. Genesis was good, man. I'm trying to think what else. Multiplayer games. I think, let me see, multiplayer wise, I think it's Genesis as well. Super Nintendo did not have good multiplayer. Mario World was good, no multiplayer. Donkey Kong had multiplayer, but the person has to watch the person play. I thought it'd be two people playing at the same time. I'm gonna have to give it to the Genesis. Multiplayer, Genesis. You can play Streets of Rage. I mean, 2-player. It really did. Sports games, 2-player. Power Rangers, 2-player. Every game on Super Nintendo felt more of a personal experience, while the Genesis felt like, it felt complete. It felt like, oh, hey, yo, man, we could play this together. And on Batman Forever, better on Genesis. When it came to cooperative games, Genesis was the game. X-Men, oh, you want to play X-Men co-op? X-Men 2 Clone Wars? Genesis. You want to play Batman Forever? Even though that was on Super Nintendo? Way better on Genesis. Way better on Genesis. Genesis, even in multiplayer, was better too. I'm just saying, man, like, Genesis was, yo, I'm telling you, Sega was killing it, man. They were, and this is no downplay to Nintendo, because Nintendo was also doing their thing as well. But the Genesis it was crazy, man. You know, games that you want to play on a surround system, the Genesis. Bro, man, I be playing Troubleshoot, I'll be putting my speakers all the way up to 100. And you hear that music, that tangy music, oh man. Bro, and the side, like, Super Nintendo had good music. It really did. But the Genesis was very unique, man. The Genesis had very unique sounding music. It was so unique. Yeah. So this is where I get to hunt down the serial killers. Yeah. Yeah, Genesis was out, yeah, 2 years. 2 years before. The only thing is, oh, but the Mega Man games, though. Sega didn't get no Mega Mans, though. That's what I'm saying. Sega didn't, there was a few games that Sega did not get. We got Vector Man, but I'm going to have to give it to Mega Man on there. I'm going to have to give it to the Mega Man. That's what I'm saying, but it comes down to the third party, though. It comes to a lot of Nintendo's third party that kind of saved the day a little bit for them, like with the Mega Man and the Chrono Trigger and all that. That's kind of why some people say, oh, I'm going to have to give it to the Super Nintendo because of that. So that's why for some people they say, oh, I'm going to give it to Nintendo. But when you really think about it, oh, really? It's all Switch? Oh, that's cool. Yo, what's up, dude? And Village?
Are mine.
Probably only on Switch too, though. Oh, they did. Yeah, we just never got it. They got it. Yep. Oh, Switch too. Okay. How much they selling them for? Mega Man Trilogy. Yeah. It's not like the Genesis couldn't get it. Star Fox was good. I only liked the Star Fox when it hit the 64, bro. Star Fox on 64 was crazy good, bro. It was crazy good. I didn't really like Super Nintendo Star Fox. I didn't. I'm gonna keep it 100. With its pilot wing looking graphics, I don't know, man. I appreciate it. It was impressive at the time. But when Star Fox 64 came out, yeah, I nod my head to that. Star Fox 64 was like a literally paid homage to the Super Nintendo version, and they went over and beyond that. I didn't really care for Star Fox on the Super Nintendo, even though it was very impressive at the time. I didn't really care for it. I mean, I liked it, but you know what I'm saying. I didn't really care for it like that, though. Yep, arcade, man. They were. So you see these things, right? You need the things to open up their chest.
Jaunty, speaking of corpses and gateways, as though the two were one and the same. But how do I make this bloody vessel work for me?
I think one of them is already open. Star Fox Assault is good. That game is becoming harder to find. Are you serious? He's doing it? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Xbox is dead again. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I think it did, yeah. It was more popular, but I think the software is so better on Super Nintendo, though. Software-wise, I think Genesis was had too many games for people to buy, so a lot of people missed it. And also, too, I think it catered to a lot of sports fans. A lot of sports fans liked the Genesis, man. You know, my dad loved NFL quarterback, man. That was his game, man. My dad loved that game. NFL, y'all don't know that game? NFL. It's funny because it's not even considered as good as Madden, but he loved NFL quarterback. Yo, I used to see him playing with his friends, though. NFL quarterback. Yo, man, that's NFL quarterback. I don't know if you guys ever played that football game. My dad loved that game. He loved it more than Madden. And it's funny because it's not even, to some people, it's not even considered a good football game. But he loved. I mean, it wasn't bad though. I used to like watching my dad play that game. Yeah, surprisingly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Mr. Dude. Thank you for that. It's a Reforged game, and he's at it again, huh? With his nonsense. Hey, let me see. Did I check this one? Let's see. It's easy to forget one because they all look the same. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. They all doing this, man. This Xbox dead crap again. Like, I mean, damn. I know, they love it. I know. They were out here crying when freaking Blue Point Studios got shut down. Yeah, they were out here crying. And all of a sudden they want to hold on to this crap, man. These dudes is ridiculous, bro. Later on, I might check what that dude's doing. It sound like Halo's main menu theme for it. Halo probably took it from this game.
What can I do for you, Michael?
I have
1
entered
minute.
the asylum, a truly terrible place. Far more dreadful than even the most twisted mind could have imagined.
I suspected as much.
Nettie has informed me that I must find a way to reach the Five from within the asylum. It would seem that the serial killers Thomas Deacon profiled for us are indeed preparing for the crossing over of the Dark Soul armies. I know that you and I may pass freely between the worlds of Dead Side and Live Side, but what of the Five? How is it that they have been able to journey across the veil from the asylum to their Live Side layers?
Well, there was that little incident with Tommy Lee's undead gang a while back. Seemed like an aberration at the time, but thinking about it, could have been a trial run. You know, this may sound crazy, but I think you should be looking for a corpse. Or 5 of them.
5 corpses?
The way I see it, you trap 2 souls and keep them in a state of flux between the worlds. One in Dead Side, the other Live Side. Neither can cross over from one plane of existence to the next, or pass beyond. Ergo, a schism, or bridge is formed between the worlds. So, yes, you're looking for 5 ritually slaughtered corpses somewhere in the asylum.
Jonty, there are a great many corpses in the asylum.
Granted, but these will be special in some way, in a special place. Of course, if you do manage to find your way across to these psycho loonies, you better have your shadow powers at the ready. I got a feeling you're gonna need them.
Alright, hello? Alright, let's see. But yeah. Oh, this area? Oh, this area pops up. Oh, so they made this easier now. Oh, they made this way easier. Man, I had to play this game the hard way. Cathedral. No! No, I haven't talked to him in a while. I hope dude's doing alright. Maybe not, Pickles. I'm unsure.
I followed the Dark Soul's trail into the asylum, but where the hell are the 5?
They're in this world, Shadowman. 5 mortal men touched by the power of the Dark Souls. Unlike you, they don't have the Mask of Shadows controlling and channeling the dark power. It twists their minds, fills their already tainted hearts with even greater perversions, and a hatred so terrible it has sent them insane.
Okay, so they're in this world, but where
Yeah, we
exactly?
can definitely play at some point.
That's
If I'm
your
on,
job,
if you see me on and you say, hey, let's play some Undisputed, sure.
I
don't mind. I don't know if I'll be streaming again. I'm just, you know, doing it because I have time. But we'll see, though.
Down Shadowman and kick their sorry asses. But remember, they possess an immortal power, and only by taking their souls will you truly defeat them.
So yeah, I gotta find a way to bring my shadow power into Live Side. Yeah, I know, he probably realized it ain't worth it. I think he realized, he's like, I'm not dealing with these losers, man. I mean, look, what Porter Rock did, and what they did was loser stuff, man. For real. That's some loser stuff, man. Trying to attack the dude, calling him fat. I'm like, bro, I thought this was about gaming, man. You know what I'm saying? And he want to make it personal. Then he talking about, Sir Brother came and was like, hey, man, you know, you said you blocked me. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Porter Rock had the guy blocked. And when Sir Brother came in, he's like, hey, man, I don't appreciate you lying, saying I'm not trying to show when you had me blocked. It's the same crap he did to me. And then he wants to sit there and say, oh, it's a no-show. Like, bro, don't do that, bro. That's why I'm like, bro, I would never entertain that garbage again. Man, literally, and he exposed himself because he did it to Sir Brevian. So he can't sit there and say, oh, well, it's because, no, you blocked him. You try to invite him onto your little debate show, and he's already blocked. Like, what? And then you want to play stupid. I'm like, he did the same crap to me, man. Like these dudes, man, they're too old for this crap, man. Too old. Yeah, Puerto Rock after that, man. I'm like, I don't rock with dude with that, man. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. With them thumbnails he got, bro, I don't rock with that dude. I need to find one more. Oh yeah, I definitely don't rock with what he did. Crazy, out here accusing people when he's the one out here blocking people. Like what? Yeah, some people said, yeah, he used to be in the army. Yeah. I guess he got PTSD or something. You know what? I think I know where I'm supposed to go. For real, you see the stuff he be doing, man. I'm like, yo, ain't no normal man posting this.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Ain't no normal man, normal straight man posting this. And I'm surprised that his buddies even go through with it. It's like he likes that. Oh crap. Wait, who does that? Only him.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I can't get through here because I don't have the ability. Alright, hold on. So it's something I'm missing. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, there's something I'm missing. So that's why a lot of people got confused with this game. Because what ends up happening, they get lost. Oh, there's a lot of them down there. They get lost and you gotta backtrack. So even if you get the information, you still gotta figure. And, I think he tried to talk to me, and at the time I didn't want to deal with him. He tried to add me on Xbox, and I just blocked him. I literally just, because he just at that time he just looked like a two-faced dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He was really two-faced back then. I don't know about now, but he just came out very two-faced. You know what I mean? Like two-sided. I don't like people like that, man. That's the type of person I am, man. Like if I generally talk to you and I respect you as a person and all that, I genuinely respect you as a person. So that's why when I was like, yeah, like that's why when I was like, yo, when I opened up, you know, and try to talk to people respectfully, this and that, and then I find out that these same people that I'm talking to turn their back, and some of them were a part of Suburbian's people. And I'm like, I told a guy, I said, hey man, I said, Jeff, bro, I thought we was cool, man. I don't know why you going around other people's parties saying, oh, I'm trash at games. I'm like, bro, you didn't say it to my face. So that's kind of where we played the whole Gears of War thing. That's where it came from. Because he said I was trash. I got more gamer score than him. What the hell is this guy talking about? Yada, yada. But I'm like, yo, but I thought we was cool. You don't do that to people you cool with. I don't know if you were trying to show off to somebody or what, but I don't do that, man. If I genuinely respect somebody, that's what it be. That's not going to change. Yeah, I don't like that crap, man. I'd rather have a person just come up and address me, man. Don't be doing all that snaky crap. Can't even have a conversation with people like that, and then next thing they take what you're saying and then flip it. And then I find out like, yo, what the hell you got? Oh, there we go. I'm supposed to go here, yeah. Hey man, you got a problem? What's going on? Hey man, this guy said this. I'm like, bro, I didn't even say that. Yeah. That's why. And I told him, I said, hey man, you know I have respect for Bruvian and all that. Like, why you even do this? You know? And I told brother, I sent them the message. I was like, yo, brother, you gotta be careful who you dealing with. I told brother, and I sent them a message, man. You know, I feel bad for him because I feel like a lot of people, you know, I think he had a lot of trust in people and they backstabbed him. You know, I literally told him before when he popped off on YouTube, I was like, yo, brother, be careful who you talking to. These dudes don't really like you like that. Yeah, brother's good. He's good. I had to delete him off my friends list at the time. But yeah, I have no problem, bro. I like brother. He seems very genuine. He don't seem like he engaged in that type of crap. I don't think he's like that, personally. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that from him. I did not. Yeah, they took advantage. He popped off on YouTube and all that, and now they wanna act like he's his friend and all that, and then they just wanna use you. Crazy, man. Oh, I finally got it now. Yes. That's why I love this game, man. It's so satisfying. So I got the level 3 now with this. Yes. This game is so awesome, man. It's like when you find the secrets in this game, you feel good. Yeah, it's a good game though. It's a really good game. But yeah, they took advantage of Bruvia. They really did. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know any better and all that. That's why King Thrash. Bro, I knew King Thrash was gonna go after him, man. Don't get it twisted. They were plotting. I know how these dudes work, bro. They be in the same party. That's why we all like, where's Gates getting this information from? Porter Rock, King Thrash, all them dudes. Bro, they were plotting. They were plotting, man. I told you. And guess what ended up happening? There's people that I told, I'm like, yo, watch. That's why I came out and defended him. Because I knew what they was doing. Oh, what's up, Drum? It's Shadowman remastered. Yeah. They all planned it. Think about it. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all. You want to know how I know they planned it? Because first off, I've been in parties with these dudes. A long time ago, I used to talk to Porter Rock. I used to be in parties with the same people he dealt with. Same thing with Thrash. This is how they do. Have you noticed? King Thrash attacked him, right? Who followed up next? Who followed up next? Ex-Volt people calling him that, you know what? They all know each other. They all talk in party chats or Discord, whatever they use now. Then guess who came after that? Porter Rock. They were ganging up on him. Y'all didn't see this? That's why I came out. That's why I came out and defended dude. Because I knew what they was doing. You feel what I'm saying? I know they've done this to other people. Have you noticed that? Oh, this guy, he's like, yeah, wait. Like, think about it. Sir Bruvia was getting attacked out of nowhere. This was not out of nowhere. This was all planned. This was a planned, malicious attack to try to ruin his integrity. I told people. This is not the first time I've seen these ponies do this crap. You know what I mean? Think about it. King Thrash went after him. Then that guy on Twitter was going after him. Then next, who was that? Porter Rock. Oh, hey, Porter, you're scared to jump on his debate. Yada, yada. They tried to bully him. You see what I'm saying? That's what they were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? They were really trying to bully the guy. You know? And that's why I told brother, be careful, man. These people, man, even on Xbox, be careful. Not all these people want to be your friend. Sometimes these people want to see your downfall, man. I'm telling you, man. Not all of them your friend. Because it's the way they go about... It's the way they approach themselves. I don't do crap like that, man. I don't do that, man. If I genuinely like you as a person, you will never see me do that, bro. Never see me do that, bro. If I genuinely have respect for a person. That's just not how I grew up. That's how people back then used to get messed up, bro. Doing that stuff in real life to people, bro. Yo, man, listen, I don't know if these people have dealt with people in real life, man. I don't know, maybe if it's just because we was born back in the good old days, but that type of stuff gets you hurt. People didn't play that type of stuff back then, man. They didn't. They'd be like, yo, people be like, yo, you doing this, man? Yeah, what? You'll get called out quick. Yeah, back then people did not play this crap, man. I don't know what soft society that we got, but back then you would get messed up. I'm telling people the culture. That's how it was. This stuff that these people are doing is, I'm telling you, man.
This should be useful.
Oh, fine, I got it. Yay. You know? That's just the culture back then. Even back in the arcades, it was like that. Even with video games. For real, man. All that two-faced crap, man. People did not. I don't care about that. I don't care about it. I don't even want to hear about his name, bro. I don't even care about him. I really don't care about dude. He's irrelevant. I don't care. I'm tired of hearing his name. Yeah, I know. I just get tired of listening to him. I don't care. Let him do what he wants. He doesn't bother me. That's another one I had a lot of respect for. I did a lot of favors for him. I unbanned him and he did. That's what I'm saying. These people are just fake, man. People like that, you just let them just be in their own stupid reality. Great. I just get tired of hearing Mr. Den. I'm hearing he did the same thing in what is it, Discord. I'm like, bro, this guy don't, he tells me, he said, oh, I don't do this stuff, and then he does it. So, alright. I don't know how he grown. He a grown man. That's what I'm saying, man. These people are losers, bro. Like, I hate to say it. They're absolute losers. And not just him, a lot of...
Damn.
They're just losers. Like, I mean, you gotta think about who does this? Who trolls 24/7? Who does this? I make one funny video and that is it. Yeah, I know he probably still does. I don't care. He can make 100 videos. All he's doing is wasting his time because I'm not gonna react to none of them. He's irrelevant. It's just people like that. What it is, they just want to get a rise out of people. It's just stupid. You know, but he ain't the only one. There's so many other people. Just like they spend their whole life just trolling on the internet. like damn, bro. I can understand you make one video and you just leave it at that, but damn, like you clearly ain't got nothing else better to do in your life, man. I just dropped one video and I'm just like I'm chilling. I'm playing my game. I'm just doing my stuff. These people out here, man, they 24/7. That's why I tell people. That's why I don't use Twitter. Saying they did with LG. It's like, yo, like they call LTG the loser, but they're the one making all this damn stuff. Yeah, because he keeps doing it. That's what I'm saying. He don't know his boundaries. Even when I told him, I said, hey, man, you can troll. I don't care if you troll, but, you know, calm it down a little bit. We got to still keep it about gaming. He don't listen. So people like that, I'm just like, I don't even pay him no attention. They're not even worth paying attention. Because what it is, they just want a reaction. That's all it is.
Did find their secret corner.
You know, and I actually did like Mr. Den. I actually genuinely did, but some people just don't know how to turn it off and turn it off. Yeah. Low tier God is. But yeah, but people do him too much though. You know what I mean? Make your little funny video, but they letting this man control his life, bro. Like I get it, LTG. Like I get it. He's a bad person. He done bad. I mean, I can't even say all that. You know what I mean? What they're doing is just as bad as what he's doing. They're not any better. I don't know why people want to be like content police. Me, I'm just here to focus on the gaming points. You make stupid gaming points, I'm going to address it. That's it. But these people making more than what it is. Oh, but you know this man, like, bro, it's not that damn serious. Like, okay, he disagrees with you. Why are people fighting over this? Oh my goodness, bro. That's why when I had my Discord and I started hearing this, I'm like, oh, bro, I'm out of this. I thought this was about video games. I thought this was about people talking about video games, and people turn Discord about, oh, this person and that person and this person. I'm like, bro, I don't care. Like I'm telling these people, I don't care. You got Mr. Den every day telling me, oh, this person's saying this. They're trying to frame me. Blah, blah. And I'm like, he's the one doing it, though. He's the one doing it. I'm like, bro, I don't take this stuff seriously, man. I'm like, this is ridiculous, man. People out here fighting over this crap, man. I thought this was about video gaming. I did not think it was about this. I thought it was about people having, you know, conversations, even if it's agree or disagree. And that's it. These people take it to another level for no apparent reason. Bro, the smartest thing of your life, troll. That's why a lot of these dudes, man, they too busy on the damn computer. Oh, ding. Oh, this person said the ding. Bro, they got no life, bro. I'm telling you, man. I don't even think I want to have a Discord, bro. I don't want to hear all these damn no. Oh, this guy said Edbach is dead. Edbach is dead. Oh my goodness, man. You might as well turn it into a Batman theme song. Oh, here we go. Another notification from Porter Rock telling me I'm wrong that Xbox is dead. Like, King Thrash came in here and said, don't talk about my girlfriend again. J-Tech, he's mad because of a video that I made on. Oh my goodness, bro. No wonder these people ain't got no life. I could only imagine it myself, bro, just hearing that on my computer. Notification come in. Nibs, let's add it again. Oh my goodness. I could never, bro. That's why, matter of fact, I'm not ever getting a Twitter or a Discord. I don't care, bro. Definitely not, man. And I know people say it's all for good intentions, but the problem is you got bad people that want to come in. Yeah, man was out here writing poems on me, man. Talk about, man, final blow. You ain't gonna know. I'm Mr. AGN, always glazing Nintendo. Matter of fact, that is in my poem. I'm gonna write it down, so just leave me alone. You people wanna see what I do? I'm the #1 at years. I don't need to prove it to you. This is my poem from the great AGN. I'm sitting there talking to you because I have no friends. Out here freestyling on a Twitter post, man. Get up out of here with this fake ass Eminem. With this fake ass Eminem crap, man. Man, really think he's the real Slim Shady. Please stand. Yo, these people really think you think he the real Slim Shady, man. And then you gonna have Eminem coming out like he talk like me, but you know he ain't like me. If you're the real Slim Shady, you know what's funny? Eminem is literally laughing at his audience. You know that, right? Like, actually listen to the song. He's making fun of his fans. He's making fun of them, troll. People's like, yeah, man, you got all the people say, yeah, that's me. I'm the real Slim Shady. Bro, he's laughing at you. He's taunting you. These people are so stupid. He's saying, you're not like me. He's saying you can act like me, but you're not like me. Bro, he even says it in the song. He said, you can talk, you can walk, you can rap like me, but you're not like me. Come on. Like, bro, these dudes are stupid, bro. Don't even realize they're getting mocked. Bunch of dummies, troll, I tell you. Bunch of fools, man. Crazy, man. These people don't even listen to the lyrics, bro. They just be vibing, bobbing their head. That's what they be. They're just bobbing their head to anything. Just because... Yo, they don't notice it, bro. I'm gonna actually watch it today, bro. I'm gonna actually, like, watch the music video, and he's literally mocking his fans. He's literally mocking them, bro. And they think he's on our side. That's why he says, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. And you got all these white people bobbing their head to this. That's me! That's me! Like, bro, he's laughing. He's clowning you, bro. How you gonna listen to a song when the man clowning you, bro? He clowning you, bro. Trying to say, like, with the do-rag, trying to be fake Eminem. Fake Eminem, bro. I swear, man. Yo, hey, when Slim Shady came out with that, man, bro, that was hilarious, bro. I swear, I'm like, I knew I wasn't the only one. I'm like, oh, hold on, he making fun of these people? Hold on, what? Oh, man, 124? Damn. Damn. Out here laughing at his own audience. And they're the ones giving him money. It's just like Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is doing the same thing. He gripped so long with the racist grip, and now he's like, you know what? This is me, Nick Fuentes. You know, I think before it was just about people laughing. before it wasn't that serious, but I'm starting to realize that these people are losers. Yo, you got Nick Fuentes literally disrespecting his community, man. All because, bro, he grifted y'all, man. The racist grift. He used it, he milked it, and now he out here saying, you know, it's not cool anymore. It's stupid. Why do people still do that? Who cares about Bad Bunny? Who cares? So what? Hey, they didn't put no Caucasian man. You know, Bad Bunny out here speaking Spanglish. You know, America. I know, right? Come on, man. They out here grifting off that, man, and people falling for the trap. He making all his money. Yeah, I like what you said about them ethnic folks. I like what you said about that. Here's $100 super chat. Somebody had to say it. Now he goes as far to downplay you, bro. These dudes is grifters, man. That's what a grifter is. A grifter is a person that says something that doesn't stand on his principles. That is a grifter. That's what a grifter is. You say something and you don't stand on it. That is a grifter. Or he tells him, yeah, having a girlfriend is what did he say? He said having a girlfriend's gay. Like, bro, and they fall for, yeah, you know what, Nick Fuente? You know what, Nick Fuente, you right, man. You know, and all because he can't get one. So he's out here projecting. I mean, look at it. These so-called fake conservatives, man. They're incels. And he's like, you know what? We used to complain about these liberals, but you guys have become the new crybabies. You guys are the new crybaby liberals. We used to laugh at the liberals, and now you guys are being laughed at. You guys are the new snowflakes. He definitely ain't no goddamn Christian. I'll tell that to his face. That man is definitely not no damn Christian, boy. I'll tell you that. That man is a liar, bro. I'm sick and tired of all these fake Christian nationalists, man. It's so annoying, man. And I feel like a lot of Christians, we gotta call this crap out. Because they out here, they're disturbing the word of God. Yep. He did it as a gimmick. That's all it was. It was just a gimmick. And now that he made his money and on his platform, now he's like, I don't need you losers now. It's just like with freaking, what's that dude's name? Grifting Gaming. Well, more like Grifting Gaming. Well, he was out here being a PC fanboy, and now all of a sudden he's a PlayStation fanboy. It's like, yo, they grifting. AGN, same thing. Oh yeah, you know, Xbox is good. They got a good direction. And as soon as that Switch 2 dropped, that man became a Switch 2 fanboy. Yeah, the Christian grift too. There's so much grifting, man. It's sad. People gotta stop this crap, man. People gotta really stand on what they saying, man. 10 toes in it, man. I'm like, this is really harmful. Yeah, Asmongold, he's another one. He only goes for the popular opinion. Hey, yeah, well, you know, the vast majority. I mean, these people have no mindsets of their own. They have no mindset. They have literally no mindset, man. They want to claim Jesus and all this and all that, but I mean, Jesus was giving. You know what's funny? These so-called nationalists, right? These so-called Christian nationalists, they believe in oppressing the poor. Jesus was against that. Jesus didn't believe in oppressing the poor. But yet Christian nationalists, yo, this is crazy. But Christian nationalists do, though. You know what I'm saying? I seen a video the other day. It said something like if Jesus was a conservative, how would he be if Jesus was a conservative? Bro, they don't even share Jesus's values. How dare they even bring up that man's name, bro? They don't even share the same values. They believe in oppressing the poor and everything. And then they want to claim, I'm a Christian nationalist. Oh my goodness. No wonder God said the wisdom of this world is a wisdom of fools. It is. Why would anybody follow any of these losers is beyond me. That's why God says it. That's why he says the wisdom of this world is a wisdom of fools. He said, I watched that same video, right? Of Jesus being a freaking conservative. Like, bro, these dudes don't know Jesus. They don't know. They don't know Jesus, man. They out here using it for politics. Then they go, oh, Jesus, he was for this. Yeah, they're two enemies of the same coin. They're both enemies. Both enemies. All they want to do is sell people on hopelessness and everything else. That's all it is. They don't care about the people. They want people still struggling. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, politics plus religion. Oh yeah, I agree. And this is why people look at Christianity as a joke, because look at these people, and I can't blame them. All I tell people is find the truth for yourself, man. If you follow Jesus, you'll find the truth. You know what I mean? That's why Jesus said, I'm the way. He didn't say Nick Fuentes. He didn't say Donald Trump. He didn't say right-wing or left-wing conservative. He says, I'm the way, I'm the truth, and I'm the life. You follow Jesus, and that will lead you to the truth. Automatically, that will lead you to the truth. That's what people don't understand, man. That's how you know God is for real, because if you really do follow Jesus' life, man, you'll start being better. You'll start living better. You know what I'm saying? You will start seeing the truth, you know? That's when you can start building your own spiritual growth. But once you learn the wisdom of this world, which is a wisdom of fools, because that's what God says it is, then there you go. These people don't even know what they're fighting for, man. They really don't. They have no idea what they're fighting for. And guess what? When their time comes, they're gonna be fighting about something else. Because that makes money. Divisiveness and all that makes money. Just like the console war stuff. Xbox versus PlayStation. It makes, you know what I'm saying? People like to argue. It's stupid. It's absolutely dumb. They make all these social constructs. I mean, where do you think race came from? Back then, they didn't even have these problems. What do you think? Oh, because people want to be divisive. People want to be evil. People want to divide. People want to find things to fight and complain about. This is why everything like this exists. Politics, racism, culture wars, all because why? Because people want to be divisive. That's all it is. This is why people fight over consoles, or fighting about this, fighting about that, because people just can't be real human beings. They just can't. I just want to blame. Yeah, for real. Yeah, Satan is, but these people, at the end of the day, yes, Satan, but Satan has no power. They just believe that he does. In reality, he's going for their brain, and he got it. And I tell, man, and I hate to say this, man, but I tell people, a lot of people going to hell, man. And I don't mean it to be disrespectful, but there's a lot of people not really truly following the faith, man. I'm sorry. I see it every single day, man. You know, and it even says in the Bible, too, even the ones that call me Lord, Lord, right? He says God would tell them to depart from me. Even the ones that call him Lord. Because he realized that they were workers of iniquity. They didn't really follow his message. They really didn't care. They only did it because it was convenient. You know what I'm saying? These people don't really know Christ like they think. They make it seem like Christ was such a pushover. Christ was not no pushover. Matter of fact, Christ was very combative. When people say, oh, God is loving, he accepted. No, that's not, I mean, that's not necessarily true. Because even when Jesus came on and he tried to make a point, he always made points out of believers, out of people who believed in him. You can look in the Bible when the guy says, why you call me good? There's nobody good but God. He's combating. When he told the guy, deny, because the guy was complaining about his father that passed away, and he says, let the dead bury the dead. So that shows you, to some people that can be considered hurtful. Why would Jesus tell me that I can't, you know, bury my daddy? Why would Jesus tell me that? Why would he tell me? Because he's saying there's more important things. Just like when they were complaining about the government of the Romans, and how Caesar was saying, hey, we're putting the taxes up and all that. What did Jesus say? Let the gods do what gods do, and let the earth deal with earth problems. Render unto Caesar. How did these people don't know that? They want to talk about Jesus, but don't understand his messaging. Jesus always went against his believers. Always. Because he wanted to test the truth claim. He wanted to see what they was about. He wanted to see that there's more important things. I'm here to get you to God. Stop worrying about earthly matters. Because the people was complaining about the taxes and all that. Oh, the taxes. And he said, just render unto Caesar. It has his face on it. It doesn't matter. Let the gods worry about what gods do. Who cares? So essentially, he's going against them. He's hearing their complaint, and they're saying, who cares? It means nothing. I have something more important to you. You feel me? So when people say, oh, Jesus was, he was a thing. No, Jesus was very combative. Very combative. Okay? There's a reason why plenty of times they wanted to stone him. He always talked about repentance. Matter of fact, Jesus talked about hell more than anybody. Jesus talked about hell more than anybody, Troy. You're right. He did. And these people are ridiculous to think that, oh, Jesus was a pushover. No, he was not. He was not. He was combative. That's why, if you look in the Bible, you know how many times they try to stone that man? When he says, before Abraham, I am, they try to stone him. I mean, come on. It makes me wonder if these people really read the Bible, bro. I really don't think they read this crap. Because if you did, I don't know how you missed over this. Because if you read the Bible, you would have seen it. Oh yeah, I read the Bible. I read it. Oh, okay. So how do you not know about his lifestyle? How do you not know how he walked the earth? All they want to say is, oh, he loved everybody, he accepted everybody. Oh my goodness, bro. This is all they say. Oh, he just accepted us. That's all. Jesus said, love thy neighbor, love. Yeah, but he also showed how to love. He also showed how to love, which means to, even though things might be difficult, stand up for what's right, even if it causes problems. That's what Jesus said. That's why he says, I don't come here to bring peace. I come here with a sword. That's kind of what he's trying to say. He's trying to say, I'm coming here with a sword because my words is going to divide people. That's why in Matthew's so good, man. I tell people, really read into Matthew. Jesus did not say they follow a hippie. Yeah, they like that one. Yep. Exactly. Those were the people that followed Jesus. Right? That followed Jesus. That's the problem. They don't want to read Matthew. When he says, if you love me more than me, then I don't, when he says you're unworthy, they don't know Jesus like they say, man. All they know is Jesus said to love everybody. Yes, he did. But also too, ways though. Love is not just tolerance. They think love is tolerance. That's what it is. That's what they believe. Love is tolerating sin. That's why the world is the way it is. Because people just tolerate stuff. That's all it is. Oh, it's okay to be that way. It's okay. It's fine. Love is love, right? Oh my goodness. But you're loving these people and sending them to hell. That's not love. Love is telling them, pulling them out of the fire, telling your brother and your sister what you're doing is wrong. They might get mad at you, but at the end of the day, you know by living according to the Lord that you're doing the right thing. Just like if a kid put his hand on the stove and it's about to get his hand burnt, you don't sit there and say, oh, well, let me just let my son get his hand burnt. No, you go in there and you tell your son, don't do that. You might even have to raise your voice. Don't do that. And then the baby cries. Wah, wah. What, I'm supposed to feel bad? So let me guess. So I'm supposed to let the baby get his hand burned instead. What sounds better? Me telling the baby no, it's not acceptable with a high frequency in my voice, or letting the baby get his hand burned? That's the problem. That's the problem with these dummies. They think it's like, oh, just let the baby get his hand burned. They don't want to save the baby from the fire. They're just like, oh, he'll, It's like, this is the type of logic that these dummies be using. They're stupid. Absolutely dumb. And then when I be preaching sometimes, some people have a problem with it. Talk about, well, I'm like, bro, these people are literally like this because of their own sin. That's why. Because I talk nice, they don't listen to it. I talk nice, they cuss me out. Bro, you don't think I've talked nice to these people? They cuss me out. It don't matter. It does not matter. I talk nice to these people, they cuss me out. How many preachers talk nice to people? They cutting them out, spitting them, throwing water in their face, and all that. All this, oh, well, it's because they don't want to hear the message of God because they're opposed by it. That's the only. Oh, I'm getting a good ability right here. I love this ability.
The sister's awake.
Yep, you're right. You know your stuff, so that's what I'm saying, man. I ain't going down with this world. That's what they want you to. They want you to go down with this world. I ain't definitely not going down with these people. These people don't know any better. They can continue to listen to Nick Fuentes or whoever. They can listen to those people. These people are stupid, man, and it's sad to see a lot of my Christian brothers, oh crap, live these lifestyles that they live, man, and then they treat it as acceptable, you know. Matter of fact, I don't know if you know this, troll. You know the people of the, I don't know if you go to church, but you know what it says in the Bible? I think in Acts 7:34, right? I think it's Acts 7:34. It says the people of the Most High don't go to church. I don't know if you know that. Did you know that? Did you know that verse? People of the Most High don't even go to church because they see through the hypocrisy. They see through. I don't know if you know that one. Yep. That's why I don't even want to go to church, because the hypocrisy of the church. I probably get scrutinized. I be going there like, yo, what's this? Oh, you got the rainbow flag though? Yeah, you know, we figure love is love. No, I'm just saying, I mean, yeah, we love everybody, but you're supposed to tell these people they're wrong though, right? Oh, love is love, you know, that's their choice. Oh, so this is what we doing. Oh, this is what we doing. Oh, okay, so y'all one of those churches. I'm gonna tell you, it's hard to find a good one, Patrol, but think about it. I'm gonna tell you, let me see, let me find the verse for you. Hold on real quick, I got you, hold on. I think it's Acts, let's see how good my memory is. It's Acts 7:34, right? The people of the Most High don't go to church. It actually tells you that. Hold on. They don't. Let me show you something. And I know why that is. Let me see if I can find it. I got you. Let's see how good my memory is. Okay, no, that was about the Moses. Okay. Let me see, I just want to find that. Okay, let's see. It's an Acts though. Hold on. Oh, okay. Acts 7:48. Yeah. Look, right here. The Most High. Yeah, it's Acts. Yeah, okay. I got the wrong one. I almost went the one Moses because I'm getting through Acts, right? So it says in Acts 7:48, right? However, the Most High does not dwell in houses made by humans. Yeah, that's what it says. As the prophet says. So that means that if you don't go to church, bro, you're the Most High. That's what it means. Because you see it. You see the rituals. You see it. This is what Jesus was talking about. They turned the church into a thieves' den. You know, I'm not saying every church is bad. Not saying that. There's probably some good churches out there. But he's also saying the most, well, essentially, because some people don't understand the context. Because people say, well, God tells you to go to churches and all this, which is true. But he understands that the Most High knows the hypocrisy of the church. That's essentially what he's trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of them do. You got to read the book yourself. That's why I tell people, read the book yourself. Don't just go into church thinking you're gonna get like, because you know what it is though. They go to church, right? Like they go into schools. That's the problem. They go to church like they go into school, and that's not what church is. We don't use church as school. Church is not a school. Okay, that's how they use it. Some people use churches as a form of babysitting. Like, it's crazy, bro. And that's what Jesus is saying, man. Like, they're not really learning the real gospel. I love this ability. This ability is so amazing. When you start getting into the abilities of this game, oh, man, this game starts really getting good, man. It starts getting really good, man. Yep. For healing and all that. But nope. All you get is left with hopelessness and people talking about you and gossiping about you. Because last time I checked with the churches too, they say you gotta confess your sins to the preacher, or not the preacher, to the priest, right? Jesus said you confess your sins to me. Jesus never said confess your sins to a priest. And that's what a lot of Catholics do. They confess it to a priest, and then the next thing they find out the woman's a you know what, and then now all of a sudden the church downs her and everything. Yeah, they treat churches like schools. Think about it. I was having a conversation. Yo, what's up, Dre? I was having a conversation with one of my boys, right? I said, you know what, bro? And you know why they're like that? Because they're owned by the government. A lot of churches are owned by the government. And I'm gonna break it down. You know the school system. Think about it. School is prison. Y'all like, what? All right, Gamester, you see, this is why you're too much. Gamester, you're just too Gamester. See, I like your channel. You're good, but you're just too much. No, I'm being serious. School is prison. Okay? You got all different types of people. You got the bullies, you got the nerds, right? You got the congregation of people. And guess what? You got that 15-minute recess at the end of the day. Right? 15, 30-minute recess. That's prison. That's going out to the yard. Y'all like, oh, snack, Gamester. Come on, Gamester. Don't do this, man. You're hurting my childhood. Bro. And it's all because it's designed by the government. Right? It's all designed by the government. Think about it. You got 30 minutes to play outside. That is essentially an hour of what they do when you're in prison, playing in the yard. They be telling kids, go to the yard to play. Go out to the yard. That's the same thing. For some people, 15, 30 minutes, whatever. 30 minutes, maybe even an hour. Yeah, 15-minute recess ain't nothing. But I'm saying go to the yard. When you eat your food, right? You eat your food like a prisoner. You eat your food in a cafeteria with a group of other child inmates. Yo, y'all like, I'm never gonna look at life the same. For real, think about it. You got bullies, you got people messing with you, you got people picking on you, you got your factions, you got the rednecks, you got the black squad, you got the Latin squad, but instead this was the nerds, this the cool kids, this the jocks. It's the same concept. It's literally, yo, right? It'd be looking like a prison cafeteria, and then you got a lady putting food, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's prison. School is prison. Yo, school's prison is crazy. I mean, it's operated in the same manner. It's operated in the same manner. You got people pulling people on the side of the locker, man. Hey, man, don't talk to my girl, though, man. Don't talk to my girl, though. I'm telling you, it's because it's by the government. That's why. That's the reason why. Because the government does it. They do everything the same. School, everything. It's a prison.
Dark souls are mine.
Yeah, they be having discussions. But it's always been like that, though. Think about it, Dylan. Really think about it, Dylan. School felt worse. They used to beat the kids, bro. What you mean, though? School was always intended this way. It's supposed to be. Well, it's supposed to be a place of knowledge. But think about it. I've talked to older people where they told me that the teachers back then could actually whoop the kids. I actually talked to older people where they're like, yeah, I remember when like, and if you acted out, they would whoop you. The teacher actually had the teacher could whoop a child, even if it wasn't their son or daughter. Back then. So technically, we can't say school was a place of knowledge. We can't. Because think about it. If school aren't, because I'm going to use your logic. If school's a place of knowledge, then how come none of this is good for a job? Yeah. He said, that's true, my grandmother. He says, of course not, Dylan, I know. He said critical thinkers, of course not. They want people to be stuck. They want people to be stupid. I know. I know Dylan gets it. I know what he's saying. I know what he's essentially alluding to. It's supposed to. It is. But unfortunately, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Because half the stuff, like if you guys work and have jobs and stuff, but like I guarantee 99% of the stuff you learned at school, you don't even use for your job. Right? Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck, though. When you go to school, bro, knowing that George Washington had wooden teeth doesn't get you a job, does it? knowing that George Washington was the first president of the United States, that doesn't get you a job, does it? Like, this is crazy, man. School is a scam. It's a freaking scam. These people ain't learned. I say go to trade, man. Go to trade. School is a scam, bro. Get a trade, man. Get a talent. Get in a, you know what I'm saying? School is a damn scam. All these parents spending all this money, all this, just so it's like a holding cell. It literally is a holding cell. It is so crazy. When you think about it, it's literally a holding cell. Yeah, learn a trade, man. That'll get you further in life, man. Knowing that George Washington had freaking wooden teeth is not. I'm in college right now, and it sucks. You have to take so many. You know, never. That's what I'm saying. A lot of it seems useless. I know. A lot of people, man, they going for trades, man. I had a friend, man. He went for a trade, and he's making more money going to the trade. You know, and I have a few friends that are in college too, and they're not where they want in their career. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to take into consideration. You're not wrong. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to throw perspectives for people. That's all. I'm not saying people shouldn't go to college, and then by the time you even get the money, guess what? Guess who's in your pockets? The schools. Hey, you know you gotta pay for them. You gotta pay. What you mean? What you mean? I gotta pay? You gotta pay? Huh? Yeah. You gotta pay. Oh no, what do you mean? I gotta pay all that education that you learned? You gotta pay for it. So when you get that new job, that you got, that you was promised for your little college thing and all that, now you gotta pay all that money back. Somebody has a PhD. Yo, I'm telling you, man. It's a freaking scam. Not everybody. I'm gonna say it. Listen, I'm gonna say it like Denzel said. All right, y'all ready for this? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Denzel in Training Day was telling y'all the truth. Okay? When he said, it ain't about what you know, son. It's about who you know. Because you know how many people that I know that because they know somebody has a position in life or a career in life because they knew the person, but they don't have the same accolades as the person that actually worked for it. Life is not about what you know. It's about who you know. Denzel is speaking bars on y'all. You can know the world. You can know everything. But do you have the connection? Do you have the person that can take you over that hump? They don't. It's institutionalized toxic. It's institutionalized. You know what I mean? Most of these kids, they're going to do homework. All this work. And I say this from a person that did everything. Okay? Now, I've learned things at school and all that. I'm not saying things. I was never a stupid kid. But I'm saying, out of all the stuff that you learn in that school, how many of that stuff you're going to use in a real life situation? How many stuff like that you're going to use in a job? You're not. You're not going to use none of that for a job. All that stuff you learned at school was a waste of time. A waste of freaking time. It's so crazy, bro. Instead of teaching these kids trades and teaching these kids or focusing on what these kids desire, they go against it. And the only time they want to do it is in college, but that's all because they want to extort you for more money. It's ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, the whole schooling system and everything is a scam. And not everybody that has degrees get what they want, because you got to have a little luck too. You got to have a little luck. Oh, I think I know where I can go back to this location. Yeah, you got to have a little luck too. Oh, crap.
Shit.
You got to have a little luck too, though. I respect. Yo, same here, troll. Same here, man. Very blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that, man. You'd be very surprised, man. A lot of people don't have that, man. You know? A lot of people don't grow up. I used to know a lot of people that didn't grow up with nothing, man. You know? That generational wealth is another big thing, too, man. And it takes a lot of sacrifice. Generational wealth is sacrifice, man. A lot of people that have generational wealth, a lot of the people that started it, they didn't have that wealth themselves. They had to work hard for that generational wealth. You feel what I'm saying? So they didn't really enjoy the fruits of their labor, but their children and their future generation do. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? People that have generational wealth, generational wealth is very important because... But the problem is, it takes a sacrifice, though. To have generational wealth, it takes a sacrifice of a person to say, you know what, I'm putting my family over myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of families don't do that because they live once. Well, we live We live in well, it depends. And if these people live right? But I'm saying it takes a real person to be like, man, listen, I might be working hard, I might get old, I might retire. This gonna be for my kids. That takes a sacrifice. We talk about some light stuff. You're gonna like this conversation. You know what I'm saying? And so it takes a real person. Oh yeah. Well, a lot of them benefited off, you know, a lot of things, of course. Oh no, that's not being racist, bro. That's not. I don't look at that as racist. You just, to me, you're bringing a point. Yes, of course. Oh yeah, that's the reason why things are stagnated. They don't want people thinking outside the box because that's how they're able to take advantage of the situation. Especially if we're talking about in the U.S., of course. Yeah, there's nothing. Just because I want to make this perfectly clear, but that to me, that's not racist. Bringing up a point about a particular situation that does happen, because these situations don't happen. You feel me? That to me is not racist. It's just like if somebody says, well, you know, black people do a lot of crime. That is not inherently racist. What's inherently racist is saying all black people do it. That's racist. Right? But if you notice something or pattern recognition or something like that, that to me is not racist. That to me is just you adding guidance to a situation that occurred. Like, so when you said that about, you know, some people, that's racist. That's not, how is it racist? You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, oh, you know, that a lot of the white people that live, they benefited, which is true, they did. They benefited from slavery. They did. America did. America benefited so much from slavery. Oh, you saying that is racist? What do you mean? There's nothing, that's history, bro. That's context. That's not racist. These people are stupid, man. Like, as soon as you mention white or black, oh, it's racist. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, it's racist, don't say that. I'm just saying, man, Pookie robbing the store, man. Oh, it's racist. Oh, yeah. That's only racist when you say everybody does it.
Got it.
That's when it's racist. Or when you judge people based off those principles. Oh, because a person's this. Yeah, like when you get and they do this all the time too, bro. They do this all the time. I'm like, hey, you know, America benefit a lot off black slaves. Oh, that's racist. What is racist about this? This is facts, bro. Come on, man. It's like, why they feel so judged, though? Like, they sit there and say, don't judge me for other people, but then they feel judged. Like, what are you judged about? If Pookie go rob a store, if a black man named Pookie go rob the store, he robbed the store. I didn't rob it with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because it's just because the way it's designed down here. So that's the reason why people do bring up race in certain contexts. Because unfortunately, yes, race does determine and dictate a lot of things down there. Unfortunately, because this is Satan's playground. And a lot of people are stupid. So therefore, yes, a lot of his influences, yeah, people are just soft, man. I don't know what it is, man. I swear, man, back in the days, man, racism I felt like was getting cured, but now it's back. It's just racism just came back. I remember white, black. I mean, yeah, there was differences sometimes, but I felt like white and black people were starting to get along a little bit more. I don't know what happened, man. You know what I mean? And even girls was more respectable to men. You know, girls would come up to men. Now girls think they freaking valuable. You talking to a girl, you think she's a damn diamond just because she got a. I'm like, bro, just because you got a you know what, don't mean that like y'all doing too much now. These girls think because they got a you know what that oh, I'm a precious diamond. What do you mean? You ain't no diamond. I heard you big booty girls got freaking smelly kitties down there. What are you talking about? Talk about a diamond, girl. Wash your damn kitty, man. For real, all these girls with these big booties and stuff with these long ass nails don't be washing their butt crack. Out here looking like Wolverine. Out here talking about I'm a diamond. I'm like, hey, oh crap, I fell down. Oh my goodness. Out here, girls acting like they're a damn pearl for doing absolutely nothing, man. You go talk to her, hey, you know what the rice is? I got a boyfriend. Like, I didn't even ask you this, bro. Yo, I'm just saying. Like, hey, man, you know what the rice at? I got a boyfriend. Nobody asked this. These girls be putting value on nothing, bro. Out here got no value, bro. Out here thinking they every time a person talks to these females. I think it's social media, man. Every time you talk, I got a boyfriend. Girl literally ain't got a boyfriend. I'm just saying. I'm just asking what the the rice is. That's it. Oh, I got a boyfriend. And I'm like, what? And then when you're like, oh, okay. And then they go outside and see your Ferrari, and all of a sudden, oh, hi. What you doing though? They see your Ferrari. Now they know that the man got money. Now all of a sudden they change it. Oh, hi. You want some? No, I'm good, bro. Get off. Get your hands off my Ferrari, though. Oh no, just wondering. You want to know where the rice is? I already got the rice. I already got the Ben and Jerry's rice. All right. See you later, man. I'm gonna close my I'm gonna close my Ferrari door. See you later. Right? Exactly. I agree. Exactly, because we should be beyond that, man. We should be beyond that as people. It's crazy to know that this racism did. You know, it's funny. 50 years ago, things was way more real. Like, people gotta realize, man, we haven't evolved nothing. We got. Yeah, I noticed that. Even though they wanted Sarah gone, they literally wanted Sarah gone, and now all of a sudden they're like, oh, we miss her. They've been saying they wanted Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond gone for the longest, and now that they're gone, now they're out here talking about Xbox is dead. These dudes, AGN is one of them. He's like, oh, Sarah Bond don't deserve the position, yada, yada, yada. Now all of a sudden he's out here saying this is the reason why Xbox is dying. Like, you guys are, that's what I'm saying. That is grifting, bro. That is straight up grifting. That is straight up grifting, man. And that's all these people do is grift. That's all they do. But it's like, yeah, you can't talk to these people for nothing, man. They got high value for no reason. Girls think of just because they exist that every man want them. Like, what? Oh my God, you asked for the rice? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You see, you know, I figured, you know, with that, you know, women, they know how to cook, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. That happens a lot, too. Yeah, they just want to blame. Well, I mean, think about it. A lot of it's actually the sexism, too, because now they're out here blaming because of the woman. You know what I mean? I noticed that too. They're not saying it, but we all know. We all know because AGN did it. AGN did it. You know, I don't think so. They just value a woman because they feel like a woman can't do the position of a guy. That's what they're doing. I actually like the Sarah Bond. I'm kind of still disappointed that she's gone, but I think maybe her and Phil Spencer probably had a good connection, so she probably felt that Phil Spencer was getting off, so she probably said, oh, well, this is the reason why I was going with this career. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's exactly, they didn't respect her, man. None of the gaming community did not respect her, man. I liked her, man. I love the way she talked about that new Xbox, man. You know? I liked her. She was very good, man. I thought she was amazing at her job. And Phil was good, too. Phil was good, too. I liked it, Phil, man. You know what I mean? But for 38 years, of course the man gonna retire. The man got a life, guys. These ponies think that this man want a console war. Like, these dudes are pathetic, man. Yeah, she was very respectful. I love the way she talked, man. Like, when she talked about the new hardware that they got coming out, man. Yeah, it was good. It was too close. Yeah, I know. Some people might say that. I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on at the headquarters of Microsoft, but who knows? You know what I mean? Especially in these type of entities, I mean, things like that. Even though they have, you know, not to get in detail, but I know what you're saying. You know what I mean? See, like it was a little too close for comfort type stuff. I can finally get this now. I just gotta not fall. Gotta be careful of this damn stick drift. Come on, stick drift. Don't fail me now, Sticky. Come on. There you go.
Dark souls.
Yo, that's what they were saying too. And you know that's exactly what the police wanted. Yeah, well, I don't think it really matters. I think consoles. I think this is gonna be the last console for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's why they rebrand. Oh crap! That's why they rebranded everything. You know what I mean? I think Microsoft knows. I even think Sony knows. I think they all know that console gaming will never be the same as it was before. I think gamers just have to realize. Yep, I know. They were bashing her. Now that she's gone, now all of a sudden, they're sad about it. I'm like, oh my goodness. All right, guys, I had a good conversation with y'all. I'm gonna step out, and it was nice talking to you guys, like always. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.